A suspect in the rape and murder case of a 6-year-old Soweto girl is expected to appear at the Protea Magistrate's Court on Friday. Remember that he was arrested in Zola, Soweto. This emerged this morning. And of course, this is one of the big stories. You saw it here on SABC News as we were in conversation with a number of residents there. Calvin Dludla was tracking the story, speaking to some of the residents who are quite upset about this particular story, demanding justice, saying that the suspect must be found and even threatening to take the law into their own hands. So let's now speak to SABC News reporter Molemo-waOne Mothoa, who has been following this case now and joins us live now. Molemo, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Please sketch the circumstances around the case prior to the suspect's arrest.
Good evening, Bongiwe, and to the viewers as well. What we know now is that the incident happened on Monday, and we understand that the family of the child last saw her alive while she was playing with the other kids on the street, and the mother apparently had gone to a nearby shop, but then on her coming back, when she returned, she was nowhere to be found, and that's when they started galvanizing, searching for her all over the place. But then apparently they got it from one of the teenagers that the child was actually seen walking around with the suspect, and even this teenager showed the family the shack where the suspect stayed. They went there, all of them, and that's when the family, were confronted with this harrowing experience of finding the lifeless body of their child, lying and covered with a blanket on the bed.
And of course, quite heartbreaking for any mother to walk into a room like that. But let's speak about, how and when this particular suspect was arrested.
Well, what we understand is that initially the police were looking for him, but then as a person of interest, just to, assist them with the information. But then yesterday they announced that he was the key suspect in the case, and they actually had even issued a warrant of arrest. And we heard this morning when the provincial commissioner of the police in Gauteng announced, that he was arrested. The suspect was arrested last night in the evening, and we also understand that there was a collaboration of the South African Police Service, the Johannesburg Metro Police Services, as well as the community members. And speaking to some of the community members, they actually were very much enraged. As you said, most of them actually, feeling like they wanted to, take the law into their own hands, saying that this guy, is just going to be arrested and jailed, and spend taxpayers' money in jail there. But then what they had actually expressed as well was that they were thankful for the fact that the police acted swiftly in arresting him, because this is a very concerning issue, especially for the younger kids, because they cannot just keep them from not playing. And we also have heard, from some of the non-government organizations saying that it's better for the community members to be proactive all the time, especially raising concerns that there are a lot of undocumented foreigners, and it's actually raising a lot of problems. That also calling for the community members, calling for South Africans not to harbor people who are illegal in the country, people whom they know that they are not legal, and whom they know that they have documents in their backyards.
All right, Molemo, thank you. Appreciate that update there and wrapping the day for us. That's SABC News reporter Molemo-waOne Mothoa.